Hey everyone, welcome to Wealth Secrets. Today I'm going to reveal the secrets of how to overcome inflation. Before kicking off, just want to ask you a question. Have you painfully struggled with the impact of inflation? For example, have you suddenly felt very annoyed that you cannot buy your lunch at the original price? Or have you felt very frustrated with the high gas price because of inflation? Before showing you how to overcome the influence of inflation, in this video, I'm going to talk about what is inflation and why you are suffering from inflation. Make sure to watch until the end of this video. I'll show you how to combat inflation. If you want to receive more information related to wealth, then make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Are you ready? Let's dive into it. First of all, what is inflation? Inflation is a loss of purchasing power over a given period of time. You may have a question in your mind. What does inflation mean for me? Let me break it down for you. Imagine you are an employee. You want to save as much money as you can. So you insist to go to the restaurant that costs you the lowest for a period of time. However, suddenly you discover a 27% increase in your meal's price. That means you need to pay a higher price for lunch. You may say at this moment, I can choose another restaurant to enjoy the meal. Guess what? Since inflation appears in every restaurant, you still need to face inflation no matter where you go. Right now, you may wish you had a salary increase from your employer to cover your loss during inflation. Even request a salary increase linked to the inflation rate. Seemingly, it sounds makes sense, right? But sad to say, due to the global plague drastically reducing the revenue of your employer, the general manager announced that there will be an 8 days no pay leave arrangement in the coming month, meaning a salary cut of 25%. Now, you may think it sounds insane, right? Sad to say, it is a real story which happened on me. You may ask, how about I jump to the other company to work instead? Of course, you can choose this option. I deeply believe you may also discover that most of the people surrounding you also pick up this option. However, as a matter of fact, other companies, including listed companies, also implement no pay leave arrangements in order to save costs during the recession. Let alone, lots of companies outside went into bankruptcy due to a lack of cash flow during the recession. And now, don't you feel very frustrated? Just like a hamster always keeps running within a wheel. Have you ever thought about why you are suffering from inflation? Why does inflation happen? Why is inflation so high? What are the causes of inflation? It has been attributed mainly to the coronavirus pandemic and the Russian invasion of Ukraine, coupled with strong consumer demand. To guard against the importation of coronavirus cases, governments used to impose the lockdown policy initially. As a result, the problem of the global supply chain appears. Once supply chains are affected, product shortage naturally happens. Therefore, the price of products increases. Apart from that, crude oil has seen drastic changes to its supply throughout the coronavirus. When the coronavirus hit worldwide in the beginning, leading fewer people were on the roads. As a result, the majority of oil-producing companies reduced their oil production. Finally, the price of gas goes up as well. Right now, you may ask a question, especially you are a driver or and have a job. Won't you feel so depressed that the pandemic has already lasted for more than 2 years? Why recently did the gas price increase dramatically? If you give up driving the car because you don't want to pay the high gas fee, then no convenience anymore once you choose other transportation. Sad to say, what you only have is a monthly paycheck with a fixed income while the gas fee keeps increasing. Guess why? Because of the demand and supply issue. Let's jump into the supply side. The Russian invasion of Ukraine is the factor causing inflation. On 22 of February, prior to the Russian invasion, the German government forced a pipeline between Russia and Germany, leading natural gas prices to surge upwards. 1 day later, the Russian military armies intruded on Ukraine. Prior to the Russian invasion, Ukraine accounted for more than 10% of the global wheat crop market and was well represented in the global corn crop export market. The invasion triggered wheat and corn from Ukraine cannot reach the demand of the international market, leading to the shortage and causing a dramatic increase in prices, which worsened food and biodiesel prices. The US has imposed a sanction on Russia, which originally produces oil around 10% of the global supply because of its invasion of Ukraine. US government has totally prohibited Russian oil imports, meaning the global supply is also downsized. Once the oil supply is limited, the price of gas naturally goes up, since crude oil is the natural resource used to produce gasoline and diesel fuel. On the demand side, most people now get vaccinated, which means they feel comfortable traveling again, especially by car. As a result, demand for gas goes up, but supply couldn't catch up, so the gas price increased. On top of that, COVID-19 relief programs implemented by governments as a factor causing inflation as well. As the unemployment rate goes up, more consumption is needed to boost the economy. So, governments rolled out different kinds of COVID-19 relief programs in order to relieve people's financial burden during the recession and want to encourage them to have more consumption. Till now, don't you feel like you want to escape from this inflation dilemma? The cost of living keeps increasing while your monthly income is fixed from your job, which means inflation is eroding your purchasing power. Or have you experienced that your employer arranged an 8 days no pay leave, this kind of no pay leave arrangement, due to the pandemic decreasing the company revenue, meaning a salary cut of 25%. But at the same time, you are facing sky-high inflation, which means inflation is eroding your purchasing power. Not to mention, you are currently having a salary cut of 25%. Right now, have you ever thought about it's time to stop losing your income? If your answer is yes, have you ever thought about how to prevent losing money during inflation? You may say, maybe jump out of the current company and seek a new job opportunity to avoid the 8 days no pay leave arrangement. I believe most of the people surrounding you choose this go-to option. However, have you ever thought that once you jump to a new job opportunity, you still need to confront inflation with a fixed income? Inflation can still erode your purchasing power. Imagine when you wake up, probably with struggle, you still need to waste time commuting between your home and the company, since it is location restricted. You still need to keep working on duplicated tasks regularly. If you don't work, then you don't have income once you solely rely on work only. If you go back to the office, you still need to encounter office political problems. After waiting a month, you finally get your paycheck. What if I tell you that there is an inflation-proof skill that you just need to stay in your comfortable home and make unlimited money online instead of wasting time on commuting? What if I tell you that you just need to settle down all tasks once, then will be run for you for the rest of your life? Even while you are sleeping, you still can make money online for you automatically. Does it sound great? Imagine when you wake up and check your phone, it is absolutely possible to see you have income come to your bank account. Does that sound great? What if you don't need to wait for a month and your number within your bank account already increased? Imagine when you go to travel without working, you still can make money online automatically. Does that sound amazing? So, how to overcome inflation? The answer is invest in yourself. Now you are going to discover what is YouTube automation and how to make money online through YouTube. Click on the link below or in the description and get access to the link. At this moment, you may ask, what if I don't know how to edit the video? Or I don't want to show my face in the video since I'm shy and introverted. Just check the link out down below. It will show you how actually you don't need to edit your video by yourself, or even you don't need to show your face in the video you make. There's no cost to you. Consider this as a free webinar training on how to make money on YouTube without recording videos and without any experience, technical skill, or a huge upfront investment. So go ahead and check the link out down below right now. Before coming to the end, I would like to share a short quote which is quite inspiring, and that is, today you do what others won't, so tomorrow you can do what others can't. Remember, you are just one decision away. So don't miss out on the great opportunity and click on the link below to see how YouTube can help you make money online. And I will see you in the next video.